Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. Today on the agenda we have finishing the biomass production down here. I think we'll have enough modules for it soon. We're missing about 190 modules. Another thing that I want to get going is more stone. And I think we're gonna take stone from Eostre, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do is build a loading station. And we are going to build our very own landing pad as well for this. This would be stone. And then this would be stone. Sending stone via a rocket is probably not very resource efficient, but on Novice we just don't have that much stone. We take a look at what we have. We have 4 mil here. This would have been a great spot to tap. This is almost over. This is a little bit outside the walls. This is almost over. 200k. Like, we just don't have that many different options here. That said, I think we're gonna do what we can to tap this 4 million here. It's not gonna be perfect. But let's put this out here on a loading station. Like so. We'll take this. And hopefully we can fit this decently here. Let's do that. What else can we fit through here? Honestly, this is not that bad. We can do that then. Without too much interference, I think. You can put that there as well. And then... Do-do-do. There we go. We have pretty decent coverage here, not gonna lie. Put that in there. Put that in there. This is gonna be stone providing thing. There's a little bit left there. There's nothing left here, right? That will go. You can go there. We'll remove these. Should be fine. And then it will just go up here instead. Put that there. We want this fuel system, ideally. Right, we also probably just want to get the same thing here. Let's take that. Go here. Okay. This will result in a couple of different belts. Right, we didn't really build out the construction, the bot network here. Let's take this, go here. Take this here. And that goes there. Then we'll take this guy and go all the way down here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go not there. But we go here, here, here. Yeah, so you need a couple of things to be constructed. Hopefully that's gonna be fine. You might actually need to send some stuff eventually. Okay, so we're getting there with this, but not very quickly. 135, 195. Okay. How are we doing here? Not very well. Not very well at all. You have this. That's not an issue. Why are you not doing your thing? What? Oh. Yeah, so stone is a problem here. Stone is a pretty big problem. So this is at least producing a ton of stone. We went up from about 5k per minute to 10k per minute. Pretty good. Okay, you are going to need to go to... Go upstairs, go depot, circuit condition, thank you. We're gonna have to catch these things. We'll put that there, I think. Let's see what you have gotten here. Okay, you've gotten a decent chunk of the things that I need. The modules are gonna take some time, though. That's also gonna take some time. Let's just launch that so we can see what we're missing here. Yeah, no. No. That's absolutely fucking terrible. Please don't do that again. Yeah, that did change. Good. Very good. And you are not super close to launching. Okay. Interesting. These rockets are pretty stacked now. So how are we looking here? Some things are being constructed at least. By some, I really mean some. Let's go up to 100 here. Just putting these here in case. I also think probably extending this power thing here would be smart at this point. Gonna have to request a bunch of these again, but yeah. Yep. At that rate, I think we're definitely doing one more after that. We're still fine, but it's barely. It's definitely barely. Are you sending... You are not sending. Right, because this is not an unsatisfied thing yet. I'll put that out. It's gonna construct a little bit faster here. Hopefully whenever we are spending less on charging robots, we're gonna be able to spend more on mining and stuff like that. But there's definitely gonna be a couple of these that are not done at this rate. Okay, so you need to go here on cargo full. Mm-hmm. So that's your job. That is your job. It's taking a lot of fuel and everything to send it there. Not super fucking... Okay. You are actually missing your things. Please clear them biters from Eostre, please. I am very uninterested in having those there. Okay, loaders up here, for some reason, are not being made. You need motors. Are you not getting motors or what? Why are you not getting motors? Okay, you are getting motors now. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we're not out of motors, but there's definitely some of that some of that is out of our control right now. Let's stop requesting the modules now and go down and finish up the bio biomatter thing here. It's a little bit further down south. Nice, nice, nice. It's gonna use the rest of the modules that I have. We need 42. Okay, I'm taking a couple of these, yeah. Okay, so 25 in each. And then we need to connect the oxygen here. Like so. Then we destroy these cliffs. This will go out here. And that will just go in there. "42 modules. It's gonna take maybe 10 minutes. We're making about 5 per minute. So 25 in 5 minutes. If we can keep it up, that is. And that depends on stone, obviously. Hopefully this breathes some new life into our stone. Hopefully we're tapping most of this. And this should be 25k per launch. Which is, I mean, it's decent. And with modules and everything, that's gonna look a little bit more rough. This here will be passive provide stone. Boom. So you go up, you go to passive provide stone, you go full cargo, then you go down, depot, circuit condition. Okay. So you're gonna go here and camp. You are seriously not getting that done, are you? I think it's time we manually sent a bunch of these motors. That sounds reasonable to me. Because I think we're sending 50 at a time or something like that. And that ain't gonna cut it. How many do we have in here? Oh, 50. Okay. That's one loader, I think. I am gonna empty out this completely. We do that. Then we send this, even though, okay, it would have been like 2 minutes. But I don't care that much about it. This is looking pretty good. Biosludge is still the worst. And this consumes it straight up into these vats. And 30 contaminated biosludge. We need 100 nutrient gel. Which is 40 biosludge, yeah. So it is a loss. And we're not at the point where we have caught up with that, but we have worked off like 1,500 of this request debt that we have. So we are moving in the right direction, at least. Okay. This is about to launch. Oh, you did get all your modules. We are charging up the accumulators as well. So we'll see how much headroom we have here. Not much. That ain't much. Let's send a couple more. Get into novice orbit. Did we spend all of those already? No, we do have these in the system. Okay. Nice. Unfortunately, the bots in here are not having a good time. The bots in here are not having a good time. I need to charge them faster if I can. I wonder how much they will charge each. Okay, this is not actually doing that much, but this one, I wonder how many charging spots it has. I'm assuming one of these is a charging spot. But that's a bald assumption. Bald assumption. This is 64. We might have to combine these two. This is Material Science Pack 3 and Advanced Science Pack 1. Okay. I see. Advanced neural gel. I don't even know what that is either. Okay, so that's a ways away. That's gonna be the next upgrade to our logistics network, I think. Anyway, how are we doing in orbit here? Can we load this train yet? Did we send the rocket? Did we send the rocket? No. And that is because you are not getting your thing. Because we don't have the modules. Do you have the modules in here? Not really. You're still requesting them. And we are still sending modules down here, I think. At least this here is working way better now. And by way better, I mean it's actually working again. So there is that. I don't know if I should be just putting some actual modules in there to make that stone consumption less as well. I'm gonna take these. We're gonna put those in there. Let's do that. Just in case here as well. Just in case. At least parts of this is protected. These modules should now be on the way, which is great. This is now upgraded and done. Are we still kind of stone starved down on Novice? Or are we fine? We might be fine. We are not fine. Okay. We still have deliveries to do. Right, go up here. This is on the way. 8 of them. They'll be here shortly. We're only 7% into this. Well, We are gonna go up to 5k volts in here. I'm not sure it's gonna help too much because I feel like charging is a problem here as well. There are some hotspots here. But this might alleviate that a little bit. Which is fine. Anyway. Did we get the modules here? We did. Okay, so then we send this. And then... Okay, so you have sent your thing. Which means this is gonna get loaded up. And 8 times 50 should be 400. Which means that one rocket should easily fill this train, and there should be some leftovers. Let's take this out a bit faster, yeah. Also not super useful, but slight improvement. Slight improvement. You are really struggling with power with these modules up. And that's not even with a lot of charging from the roboports. We did get some new accumulators though. So I'm hoping that that's the problem. All of that did get constructed. We'll see if this is enough. I'm hoping it is. The night here is kind of short, so... Never mind. Big oof. That's completely dead. Okay, let's watch this for just 2 seconds. And see if we need to put more power in here. We just might need to do that. Okay. We are back up and running. Kind of. 313 megawatts was the max before. We're about halfway now. So we should be able to do around 400. We should be able to do around 400. So we should be approaching the charging point of the accumulators. There we go. And that should be our max, which is 369 megawatts from that, and then we have a little bit from these as well. Now this lasts about 2 minutes, I think. So after 1 minute of full power, ideally, we want to hit 5 gigajoules here. We should already be more than we had last time. Not really, okay. But close. And if this lasts a little bit longer, I mean, we'll be close to filling this up. We'll be really close to filling this up. Okay, this train has now left the building. And it should be somewhere in the depot. Here. So you're going to request stone. This guy. Empty cargo. Okay. So you're sleeping. That's okay. And you don't have any weird things going on here. You're going upstairs, depot, load up, downstairs, depot, unload. It's gonna take a lot longer for you to load, but still. Okay, we did max out the accumulators, which is a good sign. We have about 170 megawatts of headroom. Which is good. It is really, really good. Problem is rocket fuel, not gonna lie. This takes 50,000 rocket fuel to send. One solid rocket is 50. So you need 1,000 to send one rocket of this, I guess. Yeah, roughly. A little bit less. Let's say maybe 800 or maybe even 700. I think ideally we might want to get more of this. Because we just don't have enough pyroflux right now. How are we doing with hydrogen chloride though? Not good is the answer to that. You are making 10k. You can eat 14k. Rough. So you're making 12k. Speed modules is the only way to do that. Oh, this is another area of improvement for us. Okay, let's go up there. I have some things to do there. Because we're now eating a lot of that. So each of these will eat pretty much a full belt. So you need 1.8. You need 1.8, which is not that. Because that's 1.2. Let's see what we can do here. But this might not be enough, really. Still, productivity here is most likely a very, very good idea. Same with this. Actually, we're gonna modify that slightly. Okay, do we have these modules on the way? How many do I have? Okay, I have 48 still. That's good. That is good. Okay, we're getting up to some form of regular progress towards this. Did we work off more of the blank data card that, we did? We're down to 1.2k now. I need to sneeze. 2 seconds. Hoo-wee. That was a big sneeze again. So 1.26. We're not gonna get there. I can tell you that. We're not gonna get there. So we have to find an alternate way of doing this. This is only 1.4 and you need 1.8. It's close, but it's not enough. Okay, please. Actually. Yeah, just don't send away my things that I actually want. Okay, so we are not doing this, and we're not doing this, and we're not doing this either. So we have to find a new solution, kinda. Give me back my things, thank you. Let me see here what the options are. If we take this, and our goal is one transport belt. Okay, one transport belt. We will get out from this. Okay. I mean, so far so good. Let's remove this a bit. And then we'll put this here. We'll have some belts out. We'll do that. And we'll do that. This goes in here and in here. This goes in here and in here. There we go. So we're paying the price in power, mostly. Okay, so this also needs 0.9, so we can do something similar with these. Let's take this out. We'll take that there. This will go in there. No, you will have that. Thank you. Perfect. Can I trash unrequested? No, please. I'm pretty sure this saves us a ton of stone as well. But I need more hydrogen chloride. I need a lot more. So we're not home by any means. We are not home by any means. We need to probably get more stone belts out of this, I think. We'll see with better modules here how much we can get out of this. This is 12k and it makes 10k. So 12 to 10. We'll see what we can do with better prod modules. But rocket fuel is not doing that great at the moment. You're also waiting for these, 32 of those. I have a lot of those, but you need more extract, really. And you've been waiting here for quite a while, so you do have some extract. Let's send that. How's Vulcanite doing, speaking of things that might need my attention? Space capsule required. Honestly, I think we do this, yeah? Then we do space capsule. 4. Let's do that on all of these, really. This one as well. Dracut. That should be it. How are we doing with space? We have a bunch of space capsules here. Okay. And on Novice, we have even more. Okay, so that's so far so good. Again, we're making 12k into 10.4k. Let's see what we can do here. So now we're making 5.6k into 5k. $600. I mean, the ratio is getting better. The ratio is getting better. There we go. This is 12.5k now. Which means we're lacking just a little bit. But we should have increased this by some amount still. $0.97. This is also very, very power intensive. Which is unfortunate. We're still freaking sending. Wow. We're still sending 400,000 stone per hour. That's insane. This is already using better modules. And now you are out of. I mean, I might need to not pussy around with this. This water, where are we getting this from? It's here. Okay, we could definitely do this. Okay. We need more stone here, yeah. Okay, this here will go in here. And then we'll send that in there. Okay. We need this little bad boy. Put that there. So this is hydrogen. This is chlorine. There we go. Did I do this incorrectly now? Yeah, I did. Okay. This needs to be hydrogen. This is chlorine. That connects there. That connects there. You will get a product out. Like so. See if we can get this to fit together. After we have some construction bots that go nuts in here. Put those in there. Did you get all your things? You did. I mean, that's good. Somehow pipe is a problem. How can pipe be a problem? How can the pipe be the problem? I understand these modules being a problem. That I understand. But pipe... I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. Okay. Well, we're finishing this build up. And we do have a little bit of headroom here. If we improve this further, we can upgrade this to blue belt, and we can... There is some scalability in these builds. There is some scalability here. Okay. I mean, after they get the modules, this is gonna at least make a decent chunk. It should make 23k per minute. And that should be a pretty good... no. It's not trash unrequested, but let's not request anything more so they can build their modules. That would be great. Okay. I'm assuming you guys are gonna have problems with solid fuel here eventually. Not yet. Probably soon. Yeah, I mean... Could also make it from iron, ammonia, and oxygen. I'll have to look at that at some point to see what's the most efficient. Because as it is right now, it's gonna be rough. And this is also definitely gonna trigger a bunch of attacks. If we get to that. This is full. This train is probably... Probably not waiting, yeah. It might be. It might be sleeping. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. We've made a bunch of progress again. Science is still really struggling, and I did even turn this off. So we're not sending any more blank data cards into this for now. But yeah, that has not helped significantly. I don't know if this is... I mean, biosludge. We are doing what we can. We are doing what we can here. So... And I think that's the only thing that's stopping us from making biological catalog is the biomechanical data. And biomechanical data is waiting for biomass. So, I mean, we are getting there. It's just... This is so slow. I think we're also getting here now, eventually. So this is back up and running. Yep. So we're getting some of this catalog, which means we'll get some energy insight. Which means we're getting the significant data, which is great. Anyway, if you like this content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, have a really nice day.